friends, in this video I'm going to talk about my top 5 tips on how to get cast in a TTRPG charity stream, even if you've never been in a TTRPG stream before. Friends, my name is Jess and I've been playing TTRPGs for the past 5 years or so and producing TTRPGs for the past 2 years or so. I cannot count how many times I've put together casts for TTRPG charity streams and actual plays. So to set the stage, I started playing D&D in July of 2019 and I loved it so much that I ended up joining D&D Twitter in December of 2019, which led me to the realization that TTRPGs are more than just D&D. It was quite literally mind-blowing. After 1 year of participating in streams as a viewer, I decided that I really wanted to host my own TTRPG charity stream. With a little help from my friends, I ended up hosting my first ever D&D charity stream. This really kicked off my TTRPG streaming career, but you don't have to start your own games to start getting casted in other folks' games. Okay, so tip number 1. I don't think it matters if you have 200 followers or 2,000 followers. You need to participate in the community. If nobody knows who you are, I'm afraid to say that nobody knows who you are, so you aren't going to be asked to join any streams. I myself like to participate in the D&D community on Twitter because that's where I first started. But there's also Instagram, Reddit, Threads, Blue Sky, TikTok, and probably so many more online D&D and TTRPG communities that I'm not aware of yet. Whatever platform or platforms that you're most comfortable with is the platform that you should start on and really build up a community. Now, when I say participate in the community, I mean it. You've got to make connections with others, and I mean genuine connections. Moving on to tip number 2, I think that you should create some form of content, whether that's YouTube videos, TikTok, Reels, or some sort of video that really shows off your personality. Charity streams and actual plays are incredibly different from your home games that you're playing for fun. And don't get me wrong, you are still having fun when you stream, but it's for an audience, so you're quite literally putting on a performance. Having content for charity producers and organizers to look at when they're putting a cast together is so incredibly helpful. It can help them decide if you're going to be a good fit for the table, if you pass their vibe check. For me, I'm looking for people who aren't racist, homophobic, transphobic, sexist, or just generally assholes. All right, next up is tip number 3, search out casting calls for charity streams. On any given day, if I do a quick scroll through Twitter, it shows me multiple casting calls for TTRPGs. If you don't have any on your timeline, you can do a quick search with D&D or TTRPG charity stream casting call in that search, and you're bound to find multiple casting calls that are open for you to apply to. I'm also in far too many Discord servers, so multiple times a month I am seeing casting calls looking for folks to join their streams. And this kind of goes back to tip number 1. When you join the community, you're bound to start seeing casting calls quite literally pop up everywhere. And up next we have tip number 4, and that is, while you're waiting to hear back from all of the casting call submissions that you have just submitted, a great tip is creating an announcement that you're looking to join TTRPG charity streams. Whether it's on Twitter or Discord or really any other platform, it's going to let folks know that you're eager and available to join and raise funds for important causes as they start putting together casts for their TTRPG charity streams. I'll also tag on that you could add a blurb about this on your pinned post or even your bio so folks know that you're committed to doing good while you play TTRPGs. Okay, and now for tip number 5, hear me out. I know I said earlier that you don't need to host your own streams to start getting cast in charity streams, but it worked for me, so I know that it can work for you also. Having a cache of live stream content for producers to look at while deciding at who to cast is a game changer. It shows them how you interact with others and gives them a more clear idea of what to expect if they invite you onto their show. Even if you produce just one TTRPG charity stream, I think you are doing yourself such a service to help you stand out against others. Plus, you're raising funds for charity and potentially helping out others who haven't been cast yet by providing them with their own cache of live stream content. You might find that you enjoy it so much that you end up doing it monthly. That's what happened to me. And if you're thinking to yourself, Jess, I've never streamed a TTRPG before, I can't do this. Well, dear viewer, I have 2 videos that can help you called How to Host Your First TTRPG Stream and How to Host Your First TTRPG Charity Stream. So there you have it. Those are my 5 tips on how to get cast in a TTRPG charity stream, participate in the community, have video content that producers can see, even if it's short form, search out casting calls, make an announcement that you're looking to get cast, and if none of that works, host your own TTRPG charity stream. Now you might be thinking, I could use these tips to get cast in a regular TTRPG stream as well. And dear viewer, that is where I say you are absolutely and 100% correct. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you have a tip that you'd like to share for someone who would like to get cast in a TTRPG charity stream.